Hi everyone, and welcome to Cooking with Cricket. Tonight is really not a cooking video. I'm just showing you what I'm having for supper tonight. I'm going to have cornbread and milk. And this is my cornbread that's about ready to head into the oven to cook. And that used to be our supper sometimes growing up. A lot of people used to eat it with buttermilk. I don't like buttermilk, so I ate mine with sweet milk. And it's really good. Really good. Real good meal. Some nights, if we were lucky, we got to have some fried potatoes with onions and some kind of a bean and cornbread. So, several months ago, I know I showed my cast iron skillets, but then, you know, Mom all got sick and things happened, so they just kind of got shoved back under my cabinet. But when we were first married 25 years ago, and had moved to Alabama, I had wanted a small cast iron pan to cook my cornbread in because that's how Mom made it. And I just love how it turns out. So, in the meantime, my mom gave me this small, I think it's an 8-inch cast iron pan. Perfect for cornbread, makes just the right amount. We always will have some left over. So it was nearing our first anniversary, our very first anniversary, and I was hinting around that I wanted some new clothes. I knew that Ricky had a layaway on, and I knew that because his mom worked at the place that he had the layaway on, and she kept talking about the clothes. So I was getting all excited and happy I was going to get me a new wardrobe. That's what I wanted. That's what I kept asking for. To my surprise, on our anniversary, that's what I got. I was very upset. I was very hurt. Most people would say, well, you're being selfish or whatever. I didn't want this big old pan. Look how big it is. That would make enough cornbread to feed an army. And I'm like, why did you get me that? And he said, well, you kept saying you wanted one to cook cornbread in. And I'm like, Mom gave me one, and this is perfect size. He's the one that had him a whole new wardrobe on layaway, and I got this. A lot of people gave him a lot of flack over that. You know, the card was sweet. The card said, I hope our love lasts as long as the iron skillet, but I was very upset. This pan has never even been seasoned. I never used it. A lot of people has wanted to buy it. I never would sell it because he did give it to me. But that just really hurt my feelings so bad. So, but now, I would like to cook in it. You know, if you season an all cast iron correctly, I heard it can be like non-stick, and it can go into the oven too. And my daughter knows I'm filming, but yet won't cut on the hairdryer, so I'm sorry about that. Anyway, and I also have this pan. I'm not sure how I got it. I want to say Mom gave it to me. Mom has a huge collection of iron skillets. And I did use this. I loved making cornbread in this. You had your each little cornbread slice. It was perfect. I loved it. But I just quit using it, and it got stuck under the cabinet too. And as you can see, it's dusty and it needs to be re-seasoned because that would stick. I have no clue how to, like I say, this one hasn't even been seasoned yet. And my oven's ready. This one has not even been seasoned yet, and it's got sticky oil on it. And I know I had comments on how to clean that up, but I don't even remember what video it was on. And like I say, and then the events that led after that, you know, was very sad. But yeah, but see the size difference? Huh? I mean, that just enough. That was just too big. But anyway, so I want to re-season it and stuff, and maybe start cooking in it. I bet it would make some good fried chicken. And it's very heavy, and I know I have a glass top stove, So I'd probably have to cook with it a lot in the oven. But anyway, I'm going to cook my cornbread. When I come back, I'll show you my cornbread and milk. I know this is probably a silly video, but hey, Ricky's working a different shift this week, so I haven't had to cook him supper at all. Nikki's going with her friend to church, and Alex is working late, so it's just me, and I want cornbread and milk. I don't want to cook a big meal. Got to go for blood work now tomorrow, so this is my supper. While I'm waiting on my cornbread to get done, I want to show you what else I'm working on. I did a video on this last year. This was my paper mache gingerbread house, and I had it's been in storage. Some stuff's falling off, and I had little pictures and stuff hanging up, but I wanted it bigger, so got this. It's like to put all your dollhouse stuff in there, and I'm working on it. I know I got to get some more stuff, and I'm going to go to craft store, probably Hobby Lobby, and like the scrapbooking sheets or whatever, like lay down a sheet of that looks like wood flooring, and then do like the wainscot, like put some trim right here, and then do a pattern on the bottom and then paint the top. But see, there's all my little stuff I have so far. I know I need more accessories. And this is my little paper towel rack that will hang up. And see, little school stuff, a little cat, I need a little doggy. And there's my utensils for my plates and that little mixer. And then I have a few more pieces. And then we're going to drill some holes up in the top and put some lights down in there. And then you have the plexiglass that I ain't took the protective sheet off of yet. And that will go down in there and protect your showroom. My cornbread's done. That's just the sun shining right there. I don't have any shade. But I'm letting it cool. And I'm letting my little cast iron pan cool before I can clean it. And then I'll be back to try my cornbread and milk. Alright, for my cornbread and milk. Just like it says, cornbread and milk. My cornbread's cooled some, and I just crumble me up some. My mama, she used to eat hers cornbread with sweet milk. She'd cut her up an onion to eat with hers. And then you just pour your milk over it. And it's so good. So thanks for watching as I ramble about my dollhouse furniture and iron skillets and my cornbread and milk. And I'll put a link in the iCard above and in the description box below on my video of cornbread. My older videos are kind of embarrassing to me, but so it was one of my first few. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. Bye, y'all.